Hey, what's up, y'all? Another episode of Duelyharris Presents. Today we just sitting back kicking it, nothing major, nothing too stressful. Whatever's on our mind might be on your mind as well for like-minded people. One thing I gotta talk about, if y'all don't have Twitter, well, X, I advise y'all to get on Twitter. I've been saying this and I'm gonna repeat this. Get on Twitter, you'll get everything in this rawest form first. Now, I'm just thinking like this is not Cam Newton dressed like the Wiz, the scarecrow from the Wiz with the hat on, right? Did y'all catch that?
That hat stayed faithful, bro. That's faithful to 90% of relationships I've seen.
If I ever get into it with 10 dudes, I'm calling his hat. his hat, all you saw was hat, and then young dudes just being drugged everywhere. He wasn't even trying to hurt nobody. The hat was like, "We gonna get you home safe, son."
Hat off, all that shit.
Fucked up.
His hat did a better job than the security did.
Damn.
No, for real.
What happened? I missed that one. Like I seen it, but I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Okay, you know who Cam Newton is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he was at a youth football event, and I guess it was some old business partners. They got into it over some money. Wrong place, wrong time. Totally embarrassing for us. So they decided for it to go down then and there.
Oh man.
They tried to, but you got to take into consideration. I tell people like, you're a professional athlete. He could have ripped off all of their heads if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Took all their manhoods.
Yeah, he could have, and he was just slinging them like rag dolls and stuff like that. It just did not make no sense. Like, and then I'm thinking like, at first I was like, he could have did some damage. He was holding back. Obviously, he was holding back. Thing is, I'm thinking like, well, you're famous. Right or wrong, you can get sued.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm thinking. And it was over money too at that. So I guess they figured one way or another we're gonna get some money about you.
Yep. That's the tactic these days.
And then old dude, he all bloodied up, holding looked like a wrinkled up $20 bill or something. Like I got something. He was unidentifiable by his face, like covered in blood, skin hanging and everything. Like he looked like he got mauled by a cheetah or something. He got towed up. And the money he better not never spend whatever type of bill that was. He better put it in the frame. And it was just a lone bill, just looking just as lonely and crinkled up and balled up. Like it was in the fight too. The bill.
Damn. That shit crazy. Everybody trying to get a bag now though. Everybody. I wish I could go get hit by a fucking celebrity. I'll make him punch me.
That's what you know, the bad part is it's a thin line though. You got them celebrities, they got people that'll kill somebody for them.
Yeah.
Like you want to be around to spend that money. You don't want to be like like in the Sam Bernstein commercials that you hear the audio of the person that's passed away. Like I got sideswiped by a 747, flipped down a ravine, flipped 28 times, car caught on fire, blew up, but Sam got me paid.
Sam got me paid.
They gonna go for the plane's not all the way in.
They talking straight from heaven.
Yeah. What you think about the judge lady though? They lighting her up.
Which one?
The DA Fannie.
Fannie, she a G, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. She human. I like seeing that side of people.
Yeah, more than the senator.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do, as long as you do justice and not a hypocrite.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing is, what they're doing is really a distraction.
I think it's like
away from the law.
Millimeters.
Whatever they're talking about has nothing to do.
I do have to take that home with me though.
With them charges.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a lot. She got her hands in a lot of stuff, a lot of important stuff. The Trump impeachment, Young Thug trial, like all of that. It's gonna be a circus. So she know it, and she prepared for it. She packed a lunch.
Yeah, she did. I watched her, man, and she represented well, proud. She let them know right off the bat that they try to call a hostile witness. She says, no, I'm not a hostile witness. I'm an honest one.
Yeah, you don't like what I'm saying. Yeah,
you don't like what I'm saying. I say, go ahead, Queen.
Yeah, and then they label her this and that, but the real people know. Real people know. When you see her, you like, she packed a lunch. She know what y'all was finna try to do.
You don't think it's a distraction though? Like,
of course it is.
Yeah,
Obviously,
of course
yeah.
it is.
That's
it is.
definitely.
It's to muddy the. Remember in America, y'all got to think about this, man. America has been genius at making abnormal normal.
Absolutely.
Think about what I said now.
No, you're right. Loud and clear.
They've made us buy into abnormal behavior as the norm.
And then we'll sit and tell you there's no such thing as normal.
Then they'll tell you, well, yeah, right. Yeah. So
everything, no, everything is flipped. I'm a firm believer.
Yeah, everything is flipped. You can't necessarily trust anything anything that they can't say, right? History has demonstrated that their ability, to be honest and true, is extremely limited. And when you look at what we're looking at today, when you look at MAGA, we're talking about 52% of white America, and I would dare say, by proxy, 15% of Black America.
I give it a little bit more than that.
I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna be generous because some folks stay up late at night thinking about, damn, am I gonna sell out or not? Others don't even think about
it. Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, like some people, they wear it on their sleeves. Yeah. They proud, and then a lot of times, though, you got those ones out there. They need that attention too. They want that attention. They crave that attention. Well, what better way?
I think, again, abnormal the normal, right? So it's abnormal for you to be in a high place, having gotten in that high place, at least acting as a representative of the place you came from. And you get to this high place. And once you've gotten there, every decision you make, right, is against the place you came from. Clarence Thomas.
But I'm sorry to interrupt, but
yeah,
I
think that's classic. That's classic. And then
Clarence Thomas was one of the most brilliant legal civil rights mind or human rights mind in law. And he crossed all the way over after that Anita Baker thing.
Yep.
Juanita Baker, yeah. That was her name, Juanita, wasn't it?
Anita, was that her name? Baker?
No, it was Juanita. It was Juanita Baker.
Okay, her.
He had I didn't know he got down like that. Honestly, I thought it was funny, hilarious. It showed, and he didn't. I can't see him denying this stuff because he looked like totally he would do and say that type of stuff.
But they make him cross over though. They make him. After a certain point, they be like, you can't go back and help your people. You can't go back and do this. You for us or you against us. And we're going to take everything you got if you go against us. And it seems like a never-ending story with that shit.
I think it's just unsaid. Like, okay, you here now. This is your agenda. You think about agendas. You lose your agenda once you get into a certain area. How you going to go back there? You know what I'm saying?
I was always told real gangsters wear three-piece suits, hang out in places like the White House, the Pentagon, the Trilateral Commission. Those are the real gangsters. We just low-level criminals compared to what they do.
That's absolutely true. Biggest game.
And they're playing with lives, at a level that's ridiculous. And where if you go back and watch that movie with Eddie Murphy, I think it's called Distinguished Gentleman. And they had, what's her name? Grace Jones?
Yeah.
Eartha Kitt.
Oh, that was a Boomerang.
Boomerang. Was that Boomerang?
That was Boomerang, where Eartha Kitt and Grace Jones, yeah.
And Grace Jones' name was Strawn J.
Yeah, that's Boomerang.
Okay. If you go back and watch that movie, and in there they had the senator who was a real senator at the time. I think it's Fred Thompson or John Thompson or something like that. But Eddie Murphy gets into politics and he tells Eddie, he says, like, you need to make a decision. Either you for it or against it. Either way, we gonna make money.
That's basically, yeah. It's like it's a play, it's a stage.
Well, you got right wing, you got left wing, but it's the same bird. They never separate. Sometimes you go this way.
Sometimes still connected to the same,
Yeah. But they never take care of us because, quite frankly, on the other side of the coin of white supremacy is anti-blackness, and that's what it's all about.
That's crazy. And then
At
that's
the end of the day.
And Day, this Alvin Day, this is what he brings to the show and stuff like that. To that type of he break the complicated down into layman's in a sense. You know what I'm saying? To where you can understand, you can actually speak on it, you can actually articulate yourself or how you feel about it without using. Some people try to hide certain things with big words or whatever.
Yeah,
You can hold any conversation with anybody. You know what I'm saying? With the same vocabulary, but some people they try to make themselves seem more knowledgeable just because of words. You know how I wouldn't say T.I. does it, but he do come out with some words
expeditiously,
indubitably.
Oh shit!
Magnanimously.
Yeah.
I'm like to say, well, my uncle, he used to say, don't use that word if you can't spell it.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, you squinting hard.
Or if you can't pronounce it.
What would be the lesser evil then to vote for, Trump or Biden?
Well, I mean, I honestly, I mean, that's for me, that's a no-brainer, right? It's gonna be Biden, right? Because Trump has already stuck a mark in anti-blackness. That's why he got 52% of America white America behind him. And I ain't trying to be funny. I walk down the street and you got 50% chance when you run into the white person that they're MAGA. And they're letting you know they don't care about you. 50%. I ain't racist myself, but I got to deal with what I know is real. We have never been at a time, at least in my life, to where in a political arena and a public arena where racism has given its face and people are trying to say it's not.
You got to be plumb crazy. You got to be plumb crazy to actually not see it.
To not see it's like I had somebody say, "Well, I need the data." Don't you know data is living? You are a living live algorithm. All you have to do is look out and see that's your data. I said, you guys have been hypnotized into relying on a piece of paper to tell you what to do rather than looking at the universe and being in touch with it and receiving its message, right? Using your own. America has become comfortable because they realize most people would rather believe than to think for themselves, and they've exploited that.
Well, you want to hear a good lie more than a terrible truth.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you.
And another thing, I saw it firsthand, and I knew. I just solidified in my head when he came to town. It was stuff. It was people I never seen before. It was pickups, big old pickups with the MAGA, the big. What do you call them? The dually trucks. All of them with the flags and everything coming out the woodwork. And I didn't realize the city I lived in was that. Well, I did, but they didn't show their face like they did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't fly their colors like they did. So it made me think twice about dang, I live here. And, this man might smile, have a conversation, speak with you, but that ain't, you know what I'm saying? When that shit hit the fan, I already know what the deal is.
Yeah.
And it was like a parade. People taking their kids, taking pictures. Freaking, it was the what do you call it? The motorcade was like state police cars, 2 ambulances. It was way far bigger than when Bill Clinton was in town back then. Yeah, it was crazy. Everybody was, and then they had the stunt. I call it the stunt limo. You know what I'm talking about, like a decoy. They pulled out all stops, and then they still had protesters fighting and everything. Like it was just like complete chaos. Like, and this. And when you see that, then you like, this is what's going on. I don't care what those numbers say. I don't care what those percentages say.
I know what's happening here in Arizona. This shit crazy. They redlining everywhere. They're like, you gotta be brown or white to get a place. Like, even the realtors and all that. Like, it don't make no sense.
Right.
No sense. You try to find one thing nice, you gotta make 3-4 times the rent.
That's 3 or 4 times. You 3 or 4 times. You might as well go ahead and buy you something.
Yeah, exactly. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense here. Like this, and then some of the neighborhoods just look like there's trailers and shit on them, and then they got nice houses like blended up in there and shit. But still, we didn't look at about 10 houses. We've been looking at houses for a minute, and apartments going through apps. There's predatory stuff going on with the realtors where they'll have you do the application fees and then deny you anyway. It's terrible.
Or have the application fees, or so I've seen some people actually have them do a down payment and stuff like that, a deposit, and then they do the same property with like 3-4 different people.
Yeah, we caught a scam with invitation homes on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Guys trying to get us. Damn. But don't go looking for houses on Craigslist or motherfucking Facebook Marketplace. None of that.
Dang, I was gonna put the property on Marketplace. So I think for me wise, for Michigan and stuff like that, I think that'd be a good look, considering the hell went through hell and back court. I was going to the wrong court for like a month straight. They never told me. So I went to the right court, and got everything done in less than an hour. I felt very upset because I could have been done this. And
ain't nobody gonna try to help you.
Well, no, and then that's another thing too. I had to find out like 98% of everything. I had to do my own research, do my own footwork. You know what I'm saying? And when they said take money to make money, they ain't never lied.
Man.
Working capital.
Working capital, yeah. Correct.
And then now not only that, I got the eviction process going. Now the bailiff, they dropped it's just so savage. It's sad, but the way that people actually try to scam and get over is like there's certain things you do and you don't do. You know how far you gonna make it with that. Now Friday I'm going to do the civil paperwork. They finna be like $8,000 in the hole. Like I'm actually $8,000 like that received. So I'm doing the civil stuff and I'm filing it along the same time as the eviction. So that way, if they send the letter out, they'll still be at the property and everything. So they actually get the notice. And then I went through my fourth, me and my partner, I don't want to say 4 for rent signs that they just keep pulling up out the ground.
They just taking them?
They just taking them.
That's ghetto as fuck.
I know. But that's why I'm pushing this to the limit, to the fullest extent though, because I've suffered hardships because of my wages lost. I was literally like.
So that was your first eviction? That was just your first and only?
Yeah.
And was it rough?
It was rough. It was going through and figuring everything out, considering, I didn't have nobody I had somebody that had an idea, but, somebody there to walk with you through everything. But at the same time, I'm so glad because I know now. And this is stuff you're not going to forget. You know what I'm saying? Like do's and don'ts and stuff like that. I got it to a T now. Now I'm just redrawing I'm in the process of redrawing the lease agreement and everything for everything I messed up on or didn't catch before. Yeah. Now I'm updating it everything to get it up to speed to where I won't have to worry about that now. And then this time around be no nonsense.
Like what's your what do you require? Your rental requirements and stuff.
Month and a half. What is it? Month and a half rent. Background check. I'm doing application fees. Must have 3 paycheck stubs that what I'm saying. I'll go by accordingly because I'm not gonna do like 3 times the rent and nothing like that because that just don't make no sense. I mean, I get it, man. I'm a renter myself, so I'm not gonna make nobody jump through no loopholes and stuff like that. And it worked for me, so I figured it worked for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But just have an honest job, honest, sense of living and stuff like that. And there's so much stuff I do different now. So much stuff I do different now.
Yeah, that's the dream job though. That's the dream gig, man. You know what you can do? You can do the Airbnb shit.
We was talking about that, but hell, it got to the point I was so down in the dumps. I was like, this gonna be a juke joint.
Damn.
But the thing is though, it's nice. It's nice. It's like I'm pretty sure you saw the pictures and stuff, right? Like everything in there is nice, and then like for them they messed up my blinds. They put a coat up. They put a coat up. My blinds just got wore down, tore up, and they put a fucking coat over the window.
The fuck?
And I'm just like, no, I can't do this. So
It's
next
kind of
time,
like a half and half. You wanna grill your potential residents, but then you want to still cut them a break. You know.
Well, this time any good resident will understand.
Yeah.
They understand fairness. They understand fairness. Yeah. And they understand like you being in the business. I mean, how important is a roof over your head? You gotta have some understanding.
Man, got to.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's my whole vision right there. I was so proud, but I got drugged through the mud. Let's just say, it took me down under, over the river, over the bridge, and everything. Like, and now I'm to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm fed up with this. I'm done with this. And now to the point they told me like, don't even contact them. It's in this. I'm part of the complaint now. I'm part of the case now. So they do their part now, and that's where I was trying to get the law to work in the first place.
That's cool.
But then again, it's Detroit too. Nothing against Detroit, but I mean, I see some ratchet stuff on a professional level.
What about growing? Do they have to? Will you allow them to grow in the house?
That specifically, it would depend. That would depend. They pay their own DTE. They have certain access. So if you doing anything legal, because I mean, don't you need some type of permit or anything?
Well, no, you can have six. You can have up to 6 houses in your plant. 6 plants in your house. But 3 of them can't. Like 3 of them can't be in flower or something. Like half of it can only be in flower. Half of it could be in veg.
And then that's something that I'm not gonna really be trying to worry about, because the average person that I'm gonna interview and everything won't be trying to do no stuff like that. They'll be probably working a good, decent job, going home, and be too tired to be sitting up putting lights on plants and all that cultivating and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, hey, but I had all LED lights though. My shit was set up, man. My carbon footprint wasn't that loud. I had all LED.
You had a tree in the backyard. That was a tree. Literally, it went over the fence. I was like, "Oh, you going down?"
I'm telling everybody. I felt like dude on what was it? Goodfellas. When he was twigging out in the end and shit, and we kept seeing them helicopters and shit, and they kept flying over UT because I stayed over there by UT. So every time they had a game, he was out there with them helicopters. My ass out there, noited in the motherfucker. I don't got no juice.
Damn. Yeah, but yeah, I was like, that's a whole tree, literally a tree right there. I didn't know it grew like that. Like it was.
I missed that shit so bad, bro. I missed that shit. All I got is house plants right now. It's sad. It's rough.
But see, that's teaching you. That's your nicotine patch.
Yeah.
That's your nicotine patch right there, you know. And then you learning stuff too. Like I mean, I sit and watch certain stuff and watch the top strands and stuff like that. Gary Payton, I was like, you know what? I pass it up all the time, and that's like one of the top brands. Have you ever tried it before?
No, I had the Gary Payton. Last time I was in Toledo, we went up there. We went to right by the state line somewhere, not too far in. But
yeah, man, it's so many places here. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Like, man, everywhere.
Then it goes legal in Ohio after I leave. I'm like, you motherfuckers. But it ain't no disco down here.
It ain't none?
No, it ain't. When I was down here on February, January when I was down there, it wasn't.
It's gonna be a booming market.
Man, that governor down here though. The governor, he took the top grow distributors down there. Like everybody's gonna be buying from one distributor in Ohio because one of the governor's sons got that spot. It was 3 spots open.
Wow.
For the man, yeah, and he got it. Like, what kind of shit is that? You had to have $1 million in the bank to even secure this spot.
That's true.
I I was in that shit so tough, man. I was trying to get some type of like grower and tier license, and the best ones I could get was in Michigan, but I still had to have like about 10 bands in the fucking bank to even do that, to even ask for a grower's license or anything. They real petty.
Yeah, I was talking to
Like
my
I
dog.
just be underground.
I was talking to my daughter about that last night.
But out here though, it's everywhere though. I don't know how they grow weed in Arizona. Uh-oh.
On the conditions, it'd be more like a natural condition in Arizona, you would think.
Actually,
I mean, the heat, it'll burn them up.
Too dry.
It'll burn that shit up.
Burn it right on up, man. You know, like my understanding is it really doesn't like anything above 70 degrees.
Yeah. I was growing them in like 67, 65 degrees. I was growing them in my basement, like beautiful plants in the basement, in low temp.
Yep, they say that they don't like above 65. That's why they grew so good in, like, say, California mountains and Humboldt County and stuff like that, because it'd be kind of cool. It gets that draft, and even though it's hot, it's out there in the sun, it gets that draft, that mountain air.
Yeah. And that's his natural habitat, is high elevations and mountains and stuff anyway.
Yep, and you can take high heat because of moisture up there, right? It's natural moisture. Yeah.
But I had them growing in the cold.
They still take those like, I guess, those sun blocking screens to put over them sometimes, obviously to camouflage them from, the government as well, but also to knock down some of that heat.
Yeah, there's no way. You might can get a seed to pop here, but by May, June, that motherfucker gonna be burnt up. I don't understand how any vegetation survive here.
More likely, if it's indigenous, it's been in that area, then you might, it's been there. Like per se, they got a lot of cactus there.
Yeah, well, yeah, but we don't like the areas I haven't seen them. Like I seen them outside of the city and stuff, like heading towards Flagstaff or coming in east. Did we see them? Yeah, we seen them coming in Arizona and all that shit, but the mountains here look crazy. Like you already know about the mountains.
I seen some pictures, man. I'm like the sunsets and all that. So I be like, man,
this shit be purple, blue, green. It'd be like the sky be crazy at night. Like certain sunsets be the whole sky just be pink and purple, every shade of purple. But people here, as pretty as it is, the people here are fucking nuts. Like it's something wrong with all these people here. Like I believe it's brain damage. And I'm gonna be always true. They try to get my son, my 15-year-old, fucking a felony, aggravated assault for a teacher grabbing him. And they try to really like go forward with it. Like a felony. Was it aggravated? Yep. Like it doesn't make no sense. No. You're talking about racism in Mesa, Arizona.
That shit right.
Hey, that's where Candy at, ain't it? What part of Arizona Candy in?
Any in Phoenix?
Oh yeah. One of my mentors, yes, he in Arizona.
What part?
He's at Phoenix?
Phoenix, I think somewhere in Phoenix, yeah. Matter of fact, I hooked him up with a guy I used to kick it with out in California. They kind of had a conversation. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alvin, did you get a chance to check out the episode that I had sent you?
Part of it.
When you do, I mean, it's major in my eyes because it's somebody I know personally and hold dear to me.
Okay.
And watched them struggle and was there to help when I could. But the story is nonetheless incredible.
Okay.
So, Dave, did you see the episode?
I watched some of it, man. I crashed out. I was so mad I missed it, man. I got caught up on the phone with my daughter, and by the time I realized it, I tried to get on, and it was too late. I was so mad.
All right. Well, the gist of it is, I hired somebody that they was on house arrest. I don't discriminate when I hire people, and people will call. I try to help out. I try to help out everybody, but when somebody seems like it's harder for them, I give them an extended hand to actually try to help them and help them process, grow, develop, and stuff like that. Okay, so you're on house arrest. Obviously, you got a record or whatever. Just out of conversation one day, we talked about what they were on house arrest for. Now, she was driving, being chased by a car full of girls with her 2 youngest kids in the car. The car lost control and hit, I want to say, a wall or a tree or something, but her 2 kids end up dying in that crash. Now, she tells a story. That's why I asked, did y'all watch it? Because she tells a story about her. She was in and out. She couldn't remember anything. She still got a big gash on her head right now. She remembers, and I'm gonna leave some parts out so y'all can watch it and hear it from the horse's mouth, because that was, me personally, I felt like that was kind of healing for them to tell their story without all the stuff they went through. But I'm gonna give y'all the gist of everything. Now, okay, she's like, she knew her son had passed by the way the medics was over him, and said she just had a mother's feeling or whatever. And then she talked about her daughter passing and stuff too, like. And it's more to it, but the gist of everything when y'all watch it it's heartbreaking, but at the same time it's courageous. You know what I'm saying? And then okay, so she's in the hospital. She comes to, wakes up like, where are my kids? Right? The nurse, she said she talked to the nurse and she tried to get up, pulling all her IVs out to go see where her kids, check on her kids or whatever. But she realized she couldn't walk. Her ankle, she got a rod in her ankle or something out from the action, so she couldn't walk. So the nurse comes back in with a police officer and he placed her under arrest.
What?
Well, it's certain things where she didn't have a license.
Oh, okay.
She didn't have a license with all that being done and everything. So, but when I'm finished talking, it's gonna be some divine intervention that you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so she was placed under arrest. Going through that. Now, they did an investigation. You know, they're gonna drug test the hell out of you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna make sure you wasn't drinking, they're gonna take blood samples, everything. She was completely clean and sober. So with that being done, of course, what they gonna do next? Can y'all assume what they're gonna try to do next? Everything under the sun to try to make something stick, correct?
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
The Wayne County prosecutor made it a personal thing to make sure that say that she would be locked up and this and that. People didn't hear the whole story. They didn't know the whole story. So I literally witnessed her getting into it online with people saying she was drinking and driving. She robbed somebody and hit a tree, killed some kid. She had to defend herself against stuff like that. And I'm looking like, damn. I didn't have a dog in that fight, but you know, after the fact, I seen all that. I was like, well, you did handle yourself well, but I mean, in the back of my mind, I'm like, how are you strong enough to even keep moving and stuff like this, keep striving? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, well, she happened to excel at the job that she was working at, so I'll end up eventually making her my assistant. You know what I'm saying? So here I am, full-fledged assistant, and me, and another thing, and people that carry stuff well, make sure y'all check on them because they're not always all right, man. Just because they handling something right, just because they handling the shit out of something, don't mean that they not dealing. They doing the best they can to not fucking lose it and snap. You have to watch.
That's real talk.
You have to watch the episode because she can explain it better than I can. Because at the same time, saying you're doing your thing, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing great. She was fighting for her life literally every day. Can you imagine that?
I couldn't even imagine.
And then on top of that, you know you lost your kids. On top of that, then you got kids, people judging you. On top of that, then she ended up getting pregnant again and was like doubting, like, damn, am I a good enough mother to even carry a kid anymore? Like, you know, that type of denial and stuff like this. And then I will tell you guys this, to this day, she is the best mom ever. Not ever. I would say everybody got a good mom. She's a great mom. But like I was saying, like you might want to like make sure you, just because somebody handling something well, you know what they're going through. Don't mean, you know, like, so she was like, and she was stressed out. I was thinking like, man, if that happened to you and they let you out on tether, chances are you're not gonna do a lot of time. That's just how it is. If they let you out to be free, to be productive, without spending like a ton of money on top of that, your chances are then they want you to mess up on the outside, honestly. That's my opinion of it. They want you to really do something to compound that and add to it so they really can hold you because you know the prosecutors and stuff like that, they have plenty of meetings and plenty of things like that to where they were like, where's your evidence? Where did you get this? What's going on? How are we moving forward? They didn't have anything. So I told her, like, if you're out free right now, you ain't gonna do nothing. Mark, you just worried. When you watch the episode, she said exactly what her sentence would be.
Wow.
And I was like, I was dumbfounded. And she said it so matter of factly, so crystal clear, you couldn't help but remember it. She was like, if I do any time, and she was so confident, it's gonna be a year. Now, could you imagine that? Imagine somebody telling you that. And I'm being positive. I'm thinking I just had this feeling though. I mean, I wrote the judge and everything, like, you know, like this is a good standing citizen, you know, and what I can do. It's unfortunate. And you know, unfortunate things happen, but she got sentenced to 1 year.
Yeah.
And that was like more so for the no license type thing. And when she got out, she contacted me. You know, I always told her, like, whenever, you know what I'm saying, like, I didn't expect it to be like that fast. It passed by like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, 2 days after they release, they got their own store. And that's when she told me, we was talking about that, and she was like, that was nice, sounded good. I wasn't ready. My mind was not really, that's a big transition. And thinking about that, I'm thinking like it is a good gesture, but how would my mind be coming from?
You have to have time to integrate yourself. You have to have time to get to, well, she only did a year though, right? That's
but at the same time, it was so much worry before they went in, so much worries.
Yeah.
Then that time away, you ain't never been that far. You know what I'm saying? For that time, you want to be back into your family's lives and stuff like that, your kids and stuff. You want to jump back in the loop with your kids and everything too. You don't want to just be, oh, mama here, but she going to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I was about to say, you do need time to integrate. And when you do a long bit, it's time, you have to get to know yourself on the outside. You know yourself on the inside. When you do a long stretch, you have to get to know yourself on the outside. You really have to think about how you really integrating. And you have to think about like I had to think about like the idiosyncrasies that I developed. You know what I mean? Just having to be in always on guard, still am. I don't like being like large public places with crowds. And if I am, I'll make sure I have a pivotal point where I can see the whole building or the whole area. You know, if I'm in a restaurant, I want the seat that where I can see the door. You know, that kind of, you know, those kind of things, man. Yeah, hypersensitive to your surroundings. You don't want anybody behind you, you know. And really, if you think about it, those are the things that you really want anyway in today's society, because you never know. I mean,
because I was thinking too, like, it's just natural, but like when I'm out, I'm not out like that. But if I do sit with my back towards the door, it's somebody in front of me that I truly, dearly trust. Right. And I'm going off of their motions, their nods, and their looks and everything. And then it lets me know, like, okay, it's cool, we good. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's the way that works. But other than that, if I'm in public and anything, I'm facing the door.
Yeah, that's how I got with the bars. Like, that's why I was like, let me stop going, because I can't enjoy myself. I'm too busy ready to run out this motherfucker if they start shooting or anything. Like, I'm too paranoid. Like, I don't like it. I don't even feel right going like to the bars where people are drinking at or none of that, because people don't be themselves when they're drunk. You know,
but yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, when y'all get a chance, check that episode out. It's just really, really worth watching. I mean, I just gave it to y'all in a nutshell.
What number is it?
Actually, it is. It's not numbered. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Because I got commercials and stuff too, so I can't really say which. It's not a number, but I'll definitely send. I'll send it to you. I sent it to Alvin already. Huh?
You got commercials now sponsored?
That was last Saturday then, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. That was last Saturday. That's when I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got this. You'll see. I got this. Hopefully it'll be done tonight, but I got something so major being worked on right now as we speak. And that's why I'm gonna hit them in the group with it. But yeah, it's just different avenues, man. Because I figured out I can have somebody do a short for me, and that's 1,700 views overnight.
Oh snap!
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then music. I saw what music could do. It didn't do it. You can get like 500 overnight, 500 views and listens overnight. But those shorts and people just catching somebody's attention for 8 seconds, you can do like 2,500 views overnight, just like that. And then that's only YouTube. You got to think about it. Facebook has their own count with the same video. Instagram has their own count with the same video.
Yeah, I be getting some little hits on my reels and shit sometimes. Like
I was just gonna say the reels, they get the real views. But I always get that Bob and Vagine guy. You know what I'm saying? Like the foreign pervert.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then
no.
But I mastered the because the average person that really want to pay it, you want somebody to pay attention to stuff, you got to grab their attention. And you can't grab it from hitting play. You got to grab it from the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So if it looks like something you want to click on, click. That's what I go with. I don't go by the headliner because that's misleading. I don't title anything a certain way because that's really clickbait and that's the real misleading.
Do that. That all the bots line that shit up.
Yeah, and then face value is face value. When you see something, that's what it is. You got to see what they're talking about. And that's what I learned though. But yeah, I got like it's getting there. It's getting up there. Media trained people. You know what I'm saying? Like I invested in a microphone. Y'all ever watch Hustle and Flow when the neighbors had the fan going?
Nobody.
What's
you
that
ain't never
noise?
watched that? Yeah, what's that noise you heard?
What's that noise?
My mic is so out cold. That's how my mic is. It picks up other stuff, like other stuff. I can't even think about even using it.
You be hearing the fire the fire thing needing the fucking battery. The beep.
The beep. Yep. If I plug it in right now, you'll hear the fan. I got a fan on high. I got a box fan on high right now.
Damn.
Not to mention it's cats here. One of them in heat. So you in the background like this is getting annoying. Meow, meow, making all type of fucking noise and shit. Like dog. Like I can't do no show with this shit going on.
You gotta turn down the game, baby. Turn the game down. Just look, you pick it up a little too much.
Right.
As long as you don't got that little teeny mic that they be holding up to their mouth talking through, like that shit be bugging me out.
No,
that
this is actually it's this thing right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you got a nice size.
Like,
audio jack. What's that audio jack?
I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm still trying. I'm thinking about putting a sock on it because they put the how the cushion that goes supposed to go on the outside.
Yeah, air filter.
Yeah, it's on the inside.
Yeah, it's on the inside.
Yeah. But yeah, I just soon I plug it in, be like, did I just hear my blood pressure? What?
Hearing molecules
and stuff like damn, but it's cool though. But okay, you've been to a studio before, right? You've had the headphones on, talking into the mic. That's the absolute feeling, the sensitivity.
Oh yeah,
it's a good feeling, but it's just like dang, like I have to be in a booth with it. I have to be in a soundproof booth with it. Yeah.
You can hear your tongue popping when you talk.
No, and I do that. That's how I test it. I be like da, and it be so crisp, like tick 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 tick. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's how I test it.
You can hear the saliva rolling under your tongue.
Yeah, you can hear all of that. It's crazy. Like, this is sound. Like, what if I did mushrooms or something? It was like, oh my God, I'm never going outside again. I'm a Voltron.
Give me a sec. I use the restroom.
All right, that's cool. Hey, actually, I'm gonna hit pause real quick. I gotta do some station identification real quick. Hey, Dave, you there?
Yep.
That was perfect.
Thank God I didn't read. Now it's recording. No, it's perfect. Right on time. We can't relive that. We cannot relive that at all.
Oh man, he said,
thank you. Woo. Now I don't have to go back and relive this. Oh, that was the funniest thing ever to you. I got my eye on you.
No, I feel you, man.
No, but like I said, no, I didn't know, but it was red flags. That, now that I look back and look at it, yeah, it was getting hot in the motherfucker. Yeah, like it was like motherfucker, like damn, you weigh like fucking 2 pounds and shit. There's nothing attractive about that. Like, what are you doing? Like, and when they say when crackheads they still think they the stuff when they losing it. Oh my God. I was like, what are you doing? I was crazy, like, I'm not putting this out ever. This is gonna be your intervention video. Like, look, you notice that all the teaspoons in the house are in your room. with I can't even say it. With burn marks on the bottom of the teaspoons and they're bent. And then they kids write a poem, Mom.
Yeah. Don't get a dog no ice cream.
Oh goodness. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. No, I'm fucking tearing up. No, you know what? That's messed up, man. I see you smiling and grinning it, and it's the funniest thing ever. And that was the most serious thing I said all night.
I know, man. I just reflected back on you told me that night at the comedy club. And Bob.
Oh yeah, you went back there to that. Did I ever tell you about that day?
No, I already tried to do that day.
Yeah, no, I didn't invite nobody. I'm glad I didn't either. Matter of fact, the person I did invite, they ran out the side door. It was horrible. It was horrible.
You talking about the first one you went to?
No, the worst one I went to.
The worst one.
Man, it was so horrible. I don't even know where to start.
The point is, you were sensitive that night too. Like when you was telling that story, you was real sensitive, man. But you had me dying laughing, and you asked.
I was just trying to get through the story. It was just like, okay, there, I did it. That was for me. That wasn't for nobody else. That was for me. Like literally, like to get something off of my chest. Like, you know what? This happened. This actually happened to make myself stronger. And I don't understand why this is even funny at that part, because the average person should be wanting to, this is building character and stuff. Everything, just remember, everything that could have happened, that shouldn't have happened.
It's pretty much how it go, though.
It was a guy.
Man. Dude, for real. I was all right until you told me you walked out the crowd, you went and talked to a girl.
I still had the microphone. And they can hear me talking shit too. Yeah, that happened. That's just hilarious though, right? It happens though, man. Stuff like that happens.
Don't let her in here.
But yeah, I was like talking stuff, looking at me. I was mad because they were looking at me. What type of stuff is that? Like, you looking at me? It's such and such shit.
Oh,
you heard me walking out to the parking lot because the mic was still hot and it was in my pocket, like swoosh, 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 looking at me, swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Damn.
I was like, oh, I was like, dang, and the mic was blinking because it started getting out of range. And I was like, oh. So I got to go back through all of these people and take this mic back to the stage.
At least you didn't pass gas with it.
No, I was outside in the parking lot.
So I'm just saying, while you was walking out,
The burn.
Yeah, motherfuckers
burn. They laugh looking at me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that wasn't the worst part. It was somebody booed. I told you, they were like, kill yourself.
Oh,
They was like,
yeah.
listen. They was like, I paid for the funeral. I was like, where do I go from here? You know how you got to rebuild, you got to keep going. It be dead time. Any dead time with comedy, they'll use against you. You got time for a heckler to come in. I was like, oh. I said, oh, right after he said that, and everybody heard it. Everybody just started dying laughing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get down.
Man.
And this whole time, the whole show is in front of my idol, a hip hop, rap pioneer, world known. He shook my hand, said my name, and gave me the microphone. I was so honored, but at the same time, my heart dropped. I was like, oh, this don't happen at this time of night. At least my favorite rapper. My favorite rapper put me on stage. My favorite rapper. I can't hear you.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, my favorite rapper had me come on stage, shook my hand, said my name, and said good luck. That's when a lump in my throat was like boom.
They ain't supposed to take good luck on stage.
No, I wish you would have told me break a leg, because I broke one from getting up out of running up out of there. I probably broke 2 ankles trying to get up out of there with that microphone. I still had the microphone too.
Yeah. I couldn't do it.
My favorite rapper though, I can't get over this. I still can't get over this stuff. Like my favorite rapper, like you turn on TV, you see your favorite rapper, right? I turn on TV, see my favorite rapper, and he looking at me like, what the hell? This is funny. I seen him laughing because it was so horrible. So horrible. I can't even like they got a show coming up I can go to. I'm not even going.
Damn.
Because I know he's gonna remember me because my I used to be managed by somebody that worked with them. So I know I can get access to them and everything, every function or whatever, but I'm like, nah, I'm cool. And they tell me like they still remember that one night, like, shut up talking to me. That's what I say. I tell them like, shut up talking to me. That one night. And when they say that one night, I already know what they talking about. That one night.
See, he's trying to get me to get up there, man. I'm cool.
No. This was. I've been smooth since. You gotta go. I had to go through that. I wouldn't even say you would go through that. That was just my love.
I was on my way up out of there with my microphone in the pocket. Hey man, fuck you.
No, I was in the parking lot talking mad stuff. Yeah, what you finna do? Man, ain't no nothing up in this mind. Oh, but I seen it beeping and I was like, oh, I got the mic. I had to walk back through the same crowd that was gonna lynch me with the torches and everything to grab the next act on the leg. They didn't even miss their mic. I could have left it on the bar and kept it moving. That's what they told me.
Yeah.
Now they here go your mic. And they were looking like they were performing, looking down and be like, what do you want? Like, here, just take this.
Oh God.
Yeah, and you did say, Alvin, I did lose a little bit of dignity. I died inside a lot of it, a whole bunch. It made me.
Hey man, all that to say, you were sensitive that night too. So when you got sensitive tonight, it just reminded me of what you talking about right now.
Well, no, man, you just have the opportune times to be like, oh, this is funny. This is nothing ever funnier than this ever again. I'm like, oh, come on, like. And we talked about. It's good to say that we talked about a lot tonight. Safe to say, right?
Yeah.
Then when I put my heart and soul into something, I see this joker right here, like, oh, this is hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, I'm not joking. What's going on? In the back of my head, I'm like, he's laughing. And I didn't think he was laughing, but I'm like, he laughing. Like he done tilted back. Like he's out of frame laughing. Like, yeah, he disappeared and came back into the frame. When black folks see something funny, they will jump up and run around the whole room, sit back down and still be crying, laughing and stuff. Like, I was like, dang. But yeah, I say this. I'm not going to ramble on like that. I'm very passionate about what I do. And y'all, either one of y'all not making it no better, because she looking like, oh, bless his heart, and you looking like, oh, say another word. And you trying, though. I give you that. You trying not to laugh. You trying. Yeah, he disappeared. He laughing. That's why he was trying. I will give you that. You get a pass for trying not to laugh, not expecting to laugh. That's cool.
Oh God.
Ron is beating me right now by 1 win.
Yeah, that's life though. I mean, it happens. I mean, and I didn't get through all the details.
Do you understand? He's not the king.
But
Shut the fuck up.
shoot,
On the hook makes him the king.
I don't know. Like I said, like it never happened again. I mean, it'll never happen again, and it's a good experience.
You been back since?
No, they sold the place after I bombed so bad. He didn't want to do no more venues or nothing like that.
He didn't tell you the part when he tried to hit on that girl.
I know I didn't. No, I did not. I did not.
He don't want you to hear that part.
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about that. No, I didn't. And why would I? Like, come on, like, we're using common sense here. This is like seriously, like, why would I? Like, this makes sense to me. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say.
No, seriously, gosh, this was good, man. I needed this tonight. But I was gonna have a special guest on there. They were like, y'all some idiots. I ain't going on that shit.
Man, hey, it's good to have these type of conversations though. I think we covered everything.
Oh, God.
And our own expenses and stuff, not just like laughing at me and stuff.
Man. Hey man, at the end of the day, I appreciate what you're doing, man, and I appreciate you include me in it, man, and I do, man, and like I've always said, man, like if I could do something to, kind of take it to the next level and use this as a format, man, to showcase people that we know, Dynamo in Benton Harbor.
Absolutely.
Right, and I got one for you. They had to work tonight till 9, so it looks like if they pop in, they'll have to pop in late. Like last 15 minutes or something like that, man.
Yeah, and it's getting close to that time because I don't find to be cool. Like, okay, I'm not on stage right now, so I don't expect to be laughed at. But no,
no, it's all good.
No,
man.
on a serious note, though, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Like that the little acknowledgement, text messages and stuff like that goes a long way for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop laughing. I'm trying to be sincere. Okay. Get it together. Get it. Hold it. All right. Don't make me go deaf. I'm finna go deaf on you.
I just want you. Want you. I just want you to tell her what the girl told you.
No, I'm not. Why would I do that? Like, see.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Okay, I can't. I'm trying to hold it together, man. I can't, man. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, man. That's. I mean, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I'm not gonna say that though. I'm not. Why would he like? This don't make sense to me. Like, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
Ooh. It's just funny, yeah. Too funny, obviously. Ha, funny, yeah.
You gotta have a conspiracy hour though. One of these shows.
I'll kick it out. When we do, I'm gonna kick it off by all these billionaires building underground bunkers. Like, we don't know anything.
Wow. Oh man, what? Like out here, they don't have basements, but I guess they're building basements now.
Mm-hmm.
And they building all into the mountains. It's like I was telling Twin that I think the mountains are giants, like fallen giants. These things, like they even got caves that you go in that look like the inside of a womb and shit. Like it's wild.
Oh yeah. But the thing is though, you got to remember they do a lot of testing and stuff out there too. So that's not far-fetched at all. They do a lot of testing in those places where they don't allow you to go. They will shoot you once you cross that property line.
Yeah, they're not playing over.
No, they're not playing over there. No. So yeah, that's a real thing, and they definitely do in that area and everything. It's a lot of uncharted territory in that way. People don't understand that.
Flying in here, it looks like it's always a rough
I'm trying my best to get off the subject, go on to something next, but I couldn't help but look down and see this low down, dirty. Ooh.
Uh-oh. What?
I thought I did a good job. Look, it was perfect segue. We was on our way to talking, and his brain is not caught up with us yet.
He's still rolling.
He is not caught up with it. He is no good at the moment right now. He is no good.
He would not survive in the Death Roasters group.
No, he'd be the one laughing, getting people killed, because that's what people get mad at. People laugh.
Like, drop your location. Drop your location.
But no, man, what's funny, man, and it's just not, you know, I got this internal dialogue. You know I'm sick, man. You know I'm sick.
Yeah. And obviously me too.
So it ain't just what you said, it's what I'm saying in my head about what you said.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just all I'm trying to do is just keep it going. But I know that. I know exactly what you're laughing at. I'm just like, damn, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually trying. Look,
about that, man.
yeah. And but look, that's ammo for you that you're not unleashing. That's the only reason you're crying right now. You have so much ammo right now that you're not even unleashing on me. You just gonna sit and laugh it off, which is okay with me. But it just felt crazy because I'm looking down. We talking like, you know, with this and that. Then I look down like, oh, he can't hold it. He's just losing his whole shit.
Yeah, man, that was hilarious, man. Woo, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I will be back on stage soon, y'all.
Let me know.
Literally, 2 miles down the street, they opened up a new venue. Slick Rick. It's not even 2 miles, maybe 1 mile. 1 mile down the street from me, they had Slick Rick a couple weekends ago. On the first, they have an Afro Man.
Oh, okay, I like Afro Man. It's like one song too.
He got some other stuff though, but I don't know what they're gonna be doing in Afro Man. Yeah, you already know.
Man, I know one thing though. I can't say out of everywhere I've been besides California, because California ain't nobody fucking with California weed, but Michigan got the best weed. Like,
I'm finna say, because man, they say that California stuff though. We was getting it from California until they had the damn till the dispensaries open up. You can get whatever you want.
Yeah, because Michigan, like when I came in August, man, I'm like, bro, like I have not been that high in a minute. Like I know it's like different strains and all that, but like
there's so many different ones. Yeah.
When you grow it in the cold, it hit different. It's just something about Michigan, Ohio.
Well, no, these are they incorporated growers. They let everybody free range. You just go and make your deals with the co-ops and stuff now. It ain't just like no stronghold, one person distribute everything. You can get everything under the sun. Yeah. That's why I asked you, like Gary Payton. I got to try that Gary Payton.
Yeah, they got one good thing about Michigan. They grow year round because you don't get real hot climate, but you get to make use of the sun and lamp at the same time. And so they're growing these plants with hybrid lighting.
And right? Hybrids are big here too.
Right on schedule with the earth. Right, as if it was any place else. It's right on schedule. Where some are doing some stuff. Back in the background doing some things, but most of the stuff is with the rotation, of the sun and the earth using, at natural light. You can't beat that, and that's what they're doing here, especially in the wintertime,
Also, I think Michigan, they've been ahead of the game too. We back way before. They cultivated beforehand. They was on it way before. So when the time to become legal and everything, they had everything in the bag. Go ahead. Make their little harvests and stuff and go and get their money and stuff, though they got it to a T.
Yeah, if I get my seeds from an old white man in Ann Arbor, and I trust, I took a chance and sent him some money, and he sent me some quality seeds. Like I was getting autoflowers. I was 50-day growth cycle, 60-day growth cycle.
Well, no, that's part of your game too. That's part of your cultivation game too, though. You got to say that too.
That is like my dream profession. Out here, I've been too scared to get fingerprinted to even try to work in a dispensary here. Yeah, I don't know how everything work here, and I don't trust these motherfuckers cowboys down here for real. Everybody open carry. Everybody look like they live in the movie Breaking Bad. Like to see a crackhead would be a sight for sore eyes right now versus a meth head, man. Or whatever.
For real?
I'd rather see a crackhead. I miss the crackhead.
Right, at least you get something useful out of it. Oh, go ahead, braid tutu hair or something like, what I'm saying? Go rake some leaves. Well, y'all don't have leaves and stuff like that.
No, they got the Mexicans with the little leaf blowers.
Gotcha. Jorge.
Everything covered. Everything. It's a bitch sweeping sand on the fucking sidewalk. Everybody got a job. Every Mexican got a job.
When you coming back this way?
Man. I'm assuming when it get hot as fuck here, I'm gonna turn into a snowbird.
Well, I'm gonna keep you posted with the property and stuff though. If you got transportation, you'll be straight.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm like, if I ever was to come back that way though, I don't know about Ohio. Like I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let me know, man. Plus, we ain't kicked it like fucking like I've been in tears. Like, this is like catching up for us.
You say what?
This is like catching up for us. Like catching up, like with everything and stuff like that. Because I say once a week, you post something, I'll be like, yo, only you be like, yeah, man. And we know what it is because I'll be like, yo, and then just bust out laughing.
Hey, I'll be like, man, watch, I'm about to say this twin gonna say something. He gonna say something.
Yeah. And then shoot, man, we gotta do something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I want to bring the roasters back. What you finna say? What you finna say, Alvin? Go ahead, Alvin.
No. What's your website?
A channel.
Oh, I'm like, who?
You got you got a website?
I have a website. It's under maintenance right now. For the property.
How much they hit you for the website?
I did it myself. So
don't worry about it. I got it. I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Let me know if you. Let me know. No. I can tell you. All you gotta do is type in Duelyharris, all one word. DUELYHARRIS.
You know how to run them?
Yeah, I just pay for the maintenance.
My daughter need one for her cleaning business down here. I'm trying to get all that shit set up where she can like get paid electronically through there. And
but is she willing to put in the work to design it and everything? All they do is run it for you. They don't. Okay, well, go to Hostinger, HOSTINGER.
Oh, lady, looking for my notepad.
Shut up, Alvin. Shut up, Alvin.
All right, hold on.
Oh God.
And I hit her up. It's been a minute, but she should come on there because she's still doing work. She's doing artistic stuff too, man. I'm for everybody.
Oh yeah, Pearl. Yeah, I'm talking about my youngest daughter, Talia. She got a LCC. She goes and cleans people's house, kind of like a Molly maid thing. Mm-hmm. But Pearly, she on a whole nother level. I think Pearly, she got her website up. Yeah, there's some more stuff she got to do, but they're trying to charge my youngest daughter $500 for a website.
Oh, like, no, you get your domain, you get a domain name. You can change it to whatever you want. Once you log in and everything, if you change it and everything. But the best advice is if you get an LLC, get it to where it can be 3D, all dimensions, because if you have to change it to you doing this, now you're doing that now.
Okay. Like, so not making no corporation or nothing.
No, don't do that. Just make it to where, okay, this is this now. And you can go back and make multiple websites off the same account. You can go back and change the account. As long as you know how to create on there, they just maintenance. The whole thing about Hostinger.
If you start your LLC, put it as a business consultant, and you don't pigeonhole yourself. Right?
Exactly.
And you make general and specific statements. Like one statement, being able to work with any business nationally or internationally.
And then that looks better too.
Build capacity, provide training.
Stuff like that.
With that. And it leaves you open and includes hosting entertainment.
All of that. That's why I have
put all of that in there.
Boom. Yeah, because I was wondering, like, how would you do that? Put together like a multiple.
No, with that, dude, you just make your name to be accessible to any aspect of what you ever think about doing.
Any aspect opens it wide up. You have some specific things you can mention, but when you say any business internationally or nationally, right, to help build capacity, provide training,
Write that down, Dave. Because those words right there are important for you. Let her write that down because that's very important when you are doing promotion for the if you use Hostinger, because you can flip your stuff overnight. You can flip your stuff over to, you know what I'm saying, whatever you need it to be. But it's more transitional. It looks better that you do it that way because it looks bigger on your portfolio. I'm sorry, if you actually did stuff like that. Did it like that.
Okay, say that again.
To help them, you help to consult with any business nationally or internationally to help build capacity, provide training, consultation in order to produce better business outcomes. And after that, you put the things in, some of the things in there and say the key word is by providing entertainment, things that you know you want to do, but not, you'll say, but by providing these three things, but not limited to, you know what I mean? Use that term.
Exactly. You just using words to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, when you put those words in there, you're saying like, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that,
you can do that. Right. So, you might have some specific things that like, if there's something that you might think, something that specifically that you want to do anywhere. Like if I say, like you say, provide entertainment, well, that's a wide open door. Entertainment could be, you got to showcase some edibles.
Right. And then like I did Duelyharris Entertainment.
Duelyharris Entertainment.
That's my LLC. So, and with that being provided, I could provide a multitude of services.
Okay, because I was tripped up when I was trying to do mine. Like, what was I gonna do? A corporation or
don't do corporation. No.
You can just start out with an LLC until you grow your business.
Then when you grow, you do that corporation. And the duty is, though, people don't understand this. Once you build into a corporation, you sell it. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, you build something up, then you get rid of it, then you start with the next one.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, I gotta get this one, man.
All right, man. And you just put the log off the lab. That's it. I already know that because I saw you hold it back so hard.
No, man. I got something for us, man. For over the next month. Cause you got 3 people, some powerful interviews, man.
Yeah, I do know that. I do.
So it's it's different. It's way in a different direction, but I think it'll be good.
It's not in a different direction, not dealing with me.
Not really, but I mean, it's different than what we've been doing.
Yeah. Well, we got to sit up and be human.
I know. I love this, man. This is good, man. Hey, and parting words, little man. Look, when you guys get up tomorrow, make sure, right? Just make sure you give everybody your best. And my prayer for you is that that the best you give, you receive tomorrow. Love y'all. Take care, and I'll see y'all soon.
All right. And all right. Most definitely. I appreciate that. I do.
I'm gonna get that story out you.
No, you ain't. I already know to a T what the hell. No, it's not gonna happen. He's not gonna get me to. It's not gonna happen.
You talking about the T.
But just like do that though. It'll go by. Like,
okay, what was the name of the thing you were saying for the start the website?
You ready to write it down?
Yep.
It's HOSTINGER.
Okay.
They give you layouts. You can make your own. As long as you got all your files into your laptop or computer or whatever, you can do it. And I prefer for if anybody doing it, they have a personal laptop, a Mac or anything like that, to where they can have all the information, pictures and everything in there so they can incorporate it in there. It's pretty simple. And what you're doing, you're paying for the upkeep of it, the maintenance of it. That's it.
That's it. Hold on, baby. Hey, he just showed me this site right here is how you go set up your website for your business. And it's free. You just got to do all the layout, right?
Well, no, 15 a month. $15 a month. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Because they doing a lot of work. They're doing a lot of work for you.
Let's talk about. Oh, okay, that's cool, man. I appreciate that info too. We were struggling with that. Like that's been like the last thing we've been, worrying about doing is getting the website.
It's been countless nights. I'm a late. I stay up late, but it's been countless nights. I did my research and got it together, and that's the easiest thing I can go about doing.
Wow. Get on that. Get on that. She definitely get on it. This lady here gets on the video game, the IMVU. I'm always gonna tell it because she make money off of it. She designs clothes on the computer and they buy them and stuff like that. Like this shit is new. Is the air the fuck is cold as fucking here?
Let me give you some words of encouragement for her. You can do whatever you put your mind to, as long as you stick to it. Stick to it. Don't be like, no, never mind. I don't. No, you gotta know what you want and know how to get it.
I do know what I want. It's just being comfortable. I'm lazy. I don't.
Well, and that's two key things. So when you're uncomfortable, you're making progress. Can't be lazy to make progress.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do just enough. Go above and beyond. But find crutches, loopholes, and everything. There's ways that you can go about doing everything you want to do and imaginable on your own.
Man, this girl drove from Ohio to here by herself.
Dang.
Like, man, I did good driving from Toledo to Dayton back and forth, or to Toledo to Detroit Airport. That was it. I don't get on the highway like that, but I'm proud of my baby. So
absolutely, as you should be. Was that Dooders earlier?
Yeah, that was his big head ass.
He don't even look like Dooders no more. He do now.
His name's Smooters. Get on my nerves.
And I'm still, and to this day, I'm still working on that GoPro. I'm making a movie off of it.
GoPro?
Yeah, no, seriously. It's ways to go about settings and everything. Like, people don't even understand.
Yeah, them cameras on. People do it, though. I see people make movies like that. Shit, make some paranormal activity type shit. No.
Well, no, you can't. And the editing, everything is to a T at the tip of your hands on now.
Wow.
You got a little focus.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm finna text you right after this though for some more information and stuff though. It's been great. It went over, which I don't mind. It's just something for somebody to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And every episode for the last 2 episodes, I've been growing like 10 subscribers each episode.
Really? I mean, that's good.
It's good. It's only good because we are the people, like you say, the People's Podcast. We normal people. It ain't no color or anything. Like the information we share is for everybody.
That's what make it cool. It's growing though. I'm proud of it. I just hate I don't be on it enough.
It's fine, and there's so many different avenues of stuff that's going on. Like, and also tell them that whenever they get ready and everything, have their site set up or whatever, they come on the show, promote it. I'll push it. I push every episode like it was my baby.
Got to.
And then that's what I mean. Like now, I got people that push it too, which is great. That's part of the 10 subscribers. But like it's better when people working on the same page.
Mm-hmm. I see the commercials on Instagram now. I'm like, we got commercials.
Yeah, and they try to get me, but it's okay.
He said they tried to get you.
Yeah, because I told you it's all about the thumbnail, not the subtitles or nothing like that. The thumbnail.
Oh, so they got mad with it. Oh, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they was like, oh. I never thought in a million years I get an email from YouTube saying, sorry, we got it wrong.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm still on tread lightly.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they was like, you can't post for a week, next strike, you can't post, your page gonna be permanently deleted.
Wow.
I fought it though, and won within 5 minutes.
Cause they know that shit bogus. Like they just the algorithm's so tough on people, you know, like especially the ones trying to come up from the bootstraps. The people making too much money off of here. They're not trying to allow that shit anymore.
Right, and I want to do a plug too, a shameless plug. I did a interview with Zap Foreign. On my bucket list of people to interview. Be on the lookout for him. I'm gonna send you also the video of him with Lil Boosie. That video is heartfelt and everything. It's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm finna end this. Stay by your phone. I'm gonna text you. It's gonna be uploaded for a minute because we've been on for a minute. So I'm just gonna hit you up meanwhile while it's uploaded.
All right, twin.
All right, for sure, twin. Love you.
All right, they too.
I'll take it out.